Hi, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to easily remove Black Beard Algae or BBA from your Bucephalandra or any of your epiphytes for that matter. As you can see, my Bucephalandra Kayu lapis is completely engulfed in BBA. I've been trying to propagate it in my grow pods, but because of lighting and extra nutrients, the BBA is just thriving on the Bucephalandra. So the process here is relatively simple. What you need is a bowl and hydrogen peroxide 3%, which you can get from any pharmacy or grocery store. So what you want to do is fill a small bowl with peroxide so that the entire plant can be covered. And place your unattached Bucephalandra in the peroxide and let it sit for around 7 minutes. You can see that immediately the peroxide is reacting with the BBA. There is a very strong reaction going on. The bubbles you see is oxygen being released. Hydrogen peroxide's chemical composition is H2O2, meaning 2 hydrogen molecules and 2 oxygen molecules. So peroxide has relatively weak chemical bonds. So when it comes into contact, say with the algae cell walls, it binds to it immediately and begins to break it down. And at the same time, the oxygen molecule gets released, hence all the bubbling you see. That's pure oxygen right there. So if your Bucephalandra or epiphyte is attached to rocks or driftwood, you obviously can't remove it. So what you can do here is drain the water from the tank until the plant is exposed. What you will need is a small syringe or even a clean eyedropper will work as well. So once the water in your tank has been drained, what you want to do is place a tissue over your plants that are affected. And then you want to add the peroxide over the affected areas. The tissue here will keep the peroxide in contact with the leaves rather than just drip off into the tank. For your unattached plants that has been sitting in a bowl, after 7 minutes you just want to take them out, wash them in fresh water, and then return them to the aquarium. And for the attached plants, you can remove the tissue and just add water back into the tank. No problem at all. Now let's say you don't have that much BBA in your tank. You only have little spots appearing on leaves or on your rocks or driftwood, and you just want to spot treat it. What you can do is fill your syringe with peroxide, and without having to remove the water or anything like that, just put the syringe in your tank and apply it directly and as closely as possible to the affected areas. And if you look closely, you can see the algae starting to react. So this method of spot treatment is very easy without a lot of effort of having to remove plants or draining the water, especially if it's only little areas that's been affected. Now for the plants that have been soaked in peroxide or covered with tissue, you can see that the BBA is already turning red. So what this means is that the peroxide has been effective. The algae is being broken down and it will die off very shortly. And at this stage, you don't have to do anything about this. You don't have to rub off the algae because in another 24 to 36 hours, you will see it falling off your Bucephalandra and your plant will look as good as new. On another note, Bucephalandra is an expensive plant to buy. So if you'd like to learn how to propagate lush, healthy Bucephalandra in your home tank, click here for these 2 videos in which I show you how to do that. And in the meantime, if you've enjoyed these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.